Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Today, we're going to be doing a very simple and fast recipe on how to fry oysters, okay? But before we get started, I want to thank everybody from liking and subscribing to my page. Also, I want to thank everybody who watched my videos. For the ones who haven't subscribed yet, I want to ask you to please go and like and subscribe to my page. Also, hit the notification bell. That way you can get new alerts every time I submit a new video, okay? But without further ado, let's get started, all right? The first thing we need is the oysters, okay? You want to always make sure to get fresh oysters. You never want to get seafood that you're not too sure about, okay? So fresh oysters, we have a little Old Bay seasoning, all-purpose flour, and some fish fry, which if you don't have fresh fish fry, you could also use cornmeal to replace the fish fry, and it'll still do the same. But this way, we don't have to season anything except with the Old Bay seasoning, so we're keeping it very simple, okay? Also, you're gonna need some oil. I'm using canola oil in my deep fryer, okay? And we're gonna heat it to, I think we're gonna heat this to 350, okay? Make sure I got that set right. Yes, I'm on 350, okay? And with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we wanna do is take some of the flour and put it in our bowl, okay? I have a small thing of oysters, so I don't need a lot of flour. And then we're gonna take our fish fry. This is seasoned already, okay? So it's seasoned fish fry. And we're gonna pour a little in our bowl, okay? Also, we're gonna, dropped it. We're gonna use our Old Bay seasoning, okay? So we're just gonna sprinkle it in, get a little bit in there, okay? Not too much, because oysters have their own flavor and it's very strong, okay? And you don't wanna take away from the natural flavor, okay? So since I put everything in the bowl, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just mix it all up. What I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna wash my oysters. I'm gonna drop them directly from the container, just a 10-ounce container, into the mix, okay? And oysters hold a lot of moisture, so remember that. So you do not want to put too much in there while you're frying it, okay? So that's pretty much it. Right now, the only thing we're doing is we're waiting on our grease to heat up, and we're gonna put our oysters inside of the batter, and we're gonna fry them. And I'll be back once the grease heat up. Okay, welcome back. So my grease is heated to 350. But one thing I decided to do was I decided to pour all my mixture inside of a Ziploc bag. That way, when we shake it, we could coat it evenly, okay? So these are our oysters. Oh, they're little slimy sums. So this is the oysters, okay? Medium size, not too big, not too small. Beautiful, okay? So what we're gonna do is drop these oysters directly inside the batter, and we're just gonna give it a shake. And we're just gonna keep repeating this process until we have them all in there, okay? When we fry them, we don't wanna fry them too long, okay? Make sure you gotta monitor them. 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops, okay? That way you don't overcook them and you can still have the flavor. Some people eat them raw. I do sometimes, not very often, but I will, okay? So now, since we have them battered, what we're gonna do is let's move this out the way, okay? We're gonna move over here to the deep fryer. So what I'm gonna do is, as you see, we're gonna put our oysters in there, okay? And we're gonna move over here to the deep fryer. So what I'm gonna do is, as you see, what I'm gonna do is, as you see, we're gonna move over here to the deep fryer. So what I'm gonna do is, as you see, we're gonna move over here to the deep fryer. So what I'm gonna do is, as you see, we're gonna move over here to the deep fryer. So what I'm gonna do is, as you see, we're gonna move over here to the deep fryer. So what I'm gonna do is, as you see, we're gonna move over here to the deep fryer. So what I'm gonna do is, as you see, we're gonna move over here to the deep fryer. So what I'm gonna do is, as you see, we're gonna move over here to the deep fryer. So what I'm gonna do is, as you see, we're gonna move over here to the deep fryer. So what I'm gonna do is, as you see, we're gonna move over here to the deep fryer. So what I'm gonna do is, as you see, we're gonna move over here to the deep fryer. So what I'm gonna do is, as you see, we're gonna move over here to the deep fryer. So what I'm gonna do is, as you see, we're gonna move over here to the deep fryer. So what I'm gonna do is they're coated nice and evenly all the way around, nice and even. Okay, so we're just gonna set them down, set it in. As you see, all of them are coated nice and even. Okay. There's another one, nice and even. Okay. And I have a small, like I said, I have a small can, but if you have a larger can, then you know it probably just take you a little bit longer because you don't want, like, again, you don't want to put too many in at one time. Okay. So this is it, and we're gonna drop this. Have to wash my hands, I'm sorry. So we're gonna drop this, and we're gonna set our timer for 2 minutes. Alexa, set timer for 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. You get a good view. It's cooking, and I'll be back. Okay, welcome back. So I just pulled them up. This is what they look like. I'm letting the grease drain right now. And what you want to do is you don't want to drain the grease on a paper towel because the oysters hold a lot of moisture in themselves. So if you have a wire rack, that will be better, you know. Just set them on a wire rack, and there you have it. So that's what they look like. And you're gonna take these, and what I'm doing is I'm setting them on a wire rack. Okay. And I'm gonna finish cooking the rest of them. And there you have it. Fried oysters. I'm gonna eat mine with some asparagus. And let's see, let's try this one. Crispy on the outside, perfect on the inside. That's delicious. Okay, thank you everybody for watching my video. God bless you. Like and subscribe to the page, and I'll see you soon.